ladies and gentlemen, welcome to something a little different. This is Pillars of Eternity. It's a game by Obsidian. It was funded by Kickstarters. Thank you. Funded by a Kickstarter campaign, and it's supposed to be very simpler. Okay, I like that. I don't really need that. Continue movement on engagement. No, thank you. Developer commentary. No. Let's see. Difficulty. Wow. Area effect highlighting. That's fine. Main companions before death. Okay, I like that. I like having my companions mained. Unrestricted stash. Okay, I'm not sure what that's about. Qualifiers. Okay, that's cute. That'll be useful. I'm playing this entirely blind. Center on party member. Stop party movement, which will be useful. That's handy. I'm setting a lot of these as... Okay. I'm setting a lot of these as if this were Baldur's Gate. Yeah, stop that. When we get to low health, it'll be a case of... Yeah, definitely stop party movement than that. Right. Yeah. Sound controls. I'm certain it'll tell us about the controls. Yes, I'm playing this totally blind. I've seen about 5 minutes of gameplay during YouTube videos telling me, or that were pre-release, basically. So that's all the gameplay I've seen. So I'm going into this flying this entirely blind, but that's okay. New game. Expert mode. No, thank you. Trial of Iron. Yeah, no, thank you. Story time. I like story time. Story time is a fun sound. Path of the Damned. No, thank you. Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and go with easy. There's probably I've never played this game before, so I'm not sure how hard easy is. Obsidian Entertainment presents. Oh look, faces on the wall. That's useful. Pillars of Eternity. Respect my eternity. Yeah. Stealth skill is used to avoid detection while in scouting mode. Classes like rogues and rangers start with a bonus to stealth. I would hope so. Not really sure what I want to play. I will have to check. I'll have to check the classes. But this is one of those games that looks really fun, and I haven't. Like I said, I've seen about 5 minutes of gameplay, and I think that was during the build up to it. So that's all it tells me about it. A little slow to load.
5 wagons grope blindly for the path on a starless night, their master glancing ever upward to the skies for assurance that he is on the right course. A dim lantern his only protection against the encroaching darkness. But the skies bring no comfort, shining no light, betraying no hint of what they know. The caravan carries travelers bound for the frontier hamlet of Gilded Vale, you among them, where a local lord has offered land and wealth to settlers from abroad looking for a fresh start. You have taken suddenly ill, sweating and shivering, and one of the other travelers signals for the caravan master to stop on your behalf. He pulls up just in time to avoid plowing into the trunk of a fallen tree that bars the way ahead. You will go no further tonight.
Well, that's slightly auspicious. More than a little auspicious, actually. Let's see. Oh, we have tooltips. I like tooltips. Colonial nation founded by settlers from the Ader Empire. Following a series of conflicts with the Ader, the territory became independent in 2672 AI and is now ruled by a duke who is elected by 7 earls that oversee its earldoms. Okay. tribes within the city. Oh, Ear Glenfath, a territory comprised of the forest southeast of the Bale River, populated indigenously by a group of loosely affiliated tribes collectively known as Glenfathans. Okay, Fathans. And governed by a council of its 6 most powerful tribes. Ear Glenfath is home to a large number of ruined Angwithan sites, which Glenfathans hold sacred. The ruins have been at the center of a number of large-scale conflicts with Deerwooden colonists, whose settlements often encroach on Glenfathan territory and who frequently seek to plunder the ruins for their relics. Oh good, that means at some point we're going to end up fighting those guys. I just know it. And they really like to throw out names that are nigh impossible to pronounce. Let's flip this over and see. No, it's just the same thing. We'll play a guy. What? Oh, that looks like the guys from Avatar, which is nuts. It might represent the character's physical and spiritual strength, brute force, as well as their ability to channel powerful magic. Useful for intimidating displays and acts of brute force. How about the dwarf? Okay. Might loses a little bit of dexterity, which is not really good for an archer, but gains some constitution. Elves are elves. Elves are elves everywhere. That explains why they're so hostile. They're from that place, and so... Orlan? What's an Orlan? Strange looking is what it is. Okay. Yeah. Godlike. Okay. Right. Okay, I think we're gonna go with a basic standard human. Thank you. Savannah folk. Fighting Spirit. Once per encounter, 5 seconds after being released, below 50% endurance, gain temporarily gain bonuses to accuracy and damage. Ritzers. Deerwood's neighbor to the north. A nation firmly rooted in its religion. Fervor that took hold during the events of the Saints' War and remains even after the apparent death of their god. Well, that's delightful. Violent republics. Mercantile power and former colony of a larger, more ancient nation, Old Vilia. Whatever. The republics lie to the south of Deerwood and Eir Glenfath and are ruled by a duke, collected by what appears to be an Italian council. 14 dukes, including its 5 most prominent duke bells. Okay. Yeah, per encounter powers. Right. What do we got? Ocean folk. Who are apparently black. Okay. Not that it bothers me any. It's just strange that the change from one to the other. Originated near the equator on the other side of the globe. They are currently the most widespread human group in that region, but have also migrated to the far reaches of the world. Valiant republics and Deerwood. But apparently fighting spirit's a human trick. Meadowfolk. I'm not quite sure what the difference is. I don't know. I've always liked boats, so ocean folk it is. Okay, so we have fighters continually generate endurance at a modest rate during combat. Athletics. It's venturing is tiring work. Walls to climb, rivers to cross, pits to leap over. Once per encounter, characters with athletics can use a second wind ability to recover lost endurance. Higher athletics score increases the effect of second wind in conversations and scripted interactions. Athletics is used for feats like climbing, swimming, and jumping. Lore. We know stuff. If we can also drink, we'll be a tiny little man from Game of Thrones, apparently. Lore's used to activate scrolls. Oh, that's kind of useful. And survival. Oh, wow. First 6 ranks grant the following bonuses: damage reduction, healing multiplier, bonus movement, accuracy bonus versus creature types, increased consumable duration, and bonus damage versus flanked enemies. Interesting. So this could actually be very useful for a fighter type. Endurance is a short-term survivability. Damage that is not absorbed by a character's damage reduction goes straight to their endurance and health. Potions and healing magic, emphasis from the druid, paladin, priest, or druid. They restore endurance in combat. When it reaches 0, they'll be knocked out. Knocked out can be brought back through the use of a revive ability. Otherwise, they'll gain endurance at the end of the combat. Okay, so you can be knocked down, but you'll pop back up like a... Okay. Health is long-term damage. Straight to health and endurance. Be maimed or killed. The main character is reduced to 0 health, will always be killed, regardless of settings. Unlike endurance, does not get restored after combat, but you have much larger health and endurance. Okay. So it's 5 times endurance, which is interesting. Accuracy. Part of almost every attack. Influences how likely attack is to affect the target. Accuracy is primarily determined by a character's class and level, but also influenced by perception, talents, and other active effects such as spells or items. It's basically this is 2-hit. If it's above the target defense, it'll be more likely to hit. Or less, it'll result in a graze or a miss. Any ability or talent that does not use a weapon as part of the attack gains a small accuracy bonus based on the level of the character. And deflection. Deflection is defense to resist melee or ranged attacks. Next, not area of effect. So basically, accuracy and deflection are the 2 sides of the same coin. I could be a monk. I don't think I want to be a monk. I love that the monk and the wizard are the same guy, but with the addition of a stick and a book. Arcane assault, huh? I don't know. I don't think I want to be a wizard. I've had enough wizard. No. Maybe. A strong bond with an animal companion. Should be valuable for its ability to run interference. They don't do much damage, but have high damage reduction. Huh. I'm not really in a priesty mood either. Paladins. Now, paladins, what do we got? Faith and conviction. Yeah. Yeah, basically. Yeah, paladins are paladins. They're sort of the same everywhere. Okay, no thank you. Ooh, a barbarian. Well, he's got some cool armor, at least. Although, he looks like he could use some bigger pants. Yeah. Interesting. So they basically hit everybody within reach. That's interesting. It's a chanter. Story of ancient workers of magic. Hallowed phrase storing collective memory of wayward souls around them, compelling them to generate magical effects in a kind of reenactment. In some societies, chanters form organized groups of storytellers and researchers, but in most parts of the world, they're just a time-honored part of local folk traditions. They're bards. The bards are generally useless. Chanters can continuously speak chants made up of magical phrases, produce passive effects. Yeah, so they're bards. Invocations. Okay. What's a cipher? Recent discovery in the Eastern Reach, ciphers were once called mind hunters, so they're psychics. Great. Ability to directly contact and manipulate another person's soul and psyche, using an ally's or enemy's essence as the focus for their magic. Mostly found in the Eastern Reach, practitioners of the techniques have spread throughout the known world, gaining acceptance over time, but are generally distrusted, especially by the uneducated. Directly target allies and enemies with powerful soul-focused effects. These powers cost focus, which ciphers build through the use of their soul whip. Okay. And druids are just sort of druids. What? Oh, he's got a shield. Animalists at heart. Okay, they can shapeshift. Huh. I don't feel like a druid either. Let's be a fighter. Okay. Oh, so we have knockdown, which basically knocks an enemy over, which is exactly what it says in the tin. And discipline barrage, which is basically allows me to hit somebody, nearly guarantee hitting somebody. Huh. Not really sure that I like the per encounter thing, but okay, highly recommended for fighter. So, what if we just how high does that go? It goes all the way up to 18. Okay. Health and stamina, not used much in interactions, sometimes checked to withstand pain or endure a physically taxing ordeal. In combat, it affects maximum health and fortitude, and contributes to fortitude defense. Yeah, we're going to be basically running in face first, so there's no reason not to have all the power we can manage. Might 10 plus 1 for being human, plus 3% damage, and plus 2 fortitude versus resolve, which is... Excuse me. How low can we take intellect? What's intellect do, anyway? We can actually... create negatives. See, perception is accuracy. Dexterity. What is reflex? Reflex is... Okay, that's going to be useful. So let's get 2 here. And 2 here. And then we'll put the rest of it into strength. Because basically being able to hit your opponent heavily in the face is always a good thing of this. So basically we regenerate health and we can smack people in the face. Got it. Alright, what else? Let's see. So, this gives us a little bit of bonus. Bonus to resolve, bonus to dexterity. Excuse me. Okay, hang on. So these two are resolve. This is dexterity. This is intellect, because they're basically a trade nation, I think. That's a big axe. Living lands? Ooh, that's plus 1 to might. It's a spear, isn't it? Yeah. The white that wins, hey? Dual wielding spears. Okay. Mountainous region for the large northern island. Known for its diversity of plant and animal life. I like the plus 1 to might, but I think we'll go with this. I like a little bit of dexterity, and I like the sword. Next. Aristocrat. Drifter? No. Oop. Stop it. Explorer. It could be useful. A hunter. It's lore versus stealth. I got it. Laborer. Mercenary. Merchant. Stealth and athletics, which is the same as, almost the same as hunter. And I think we would have been an explorer. Although merchant is, you know what? Have been a seafaring merchant. And I don't like that secondary. Let's no. Yeah, I like that. Primary. We have a darker blue that we can use. I want a blue, not a... Because this is green. And you'll never tell me. That'll work, I guess. Whoa. Okay. Nope. Yeah, that'll work. And...
Hey there.
Oh, wow, that's loud.
I'm flattered. Onward!
Yeah, I like that one, because having been a merchant, he would have developed that particular sort of... And we will be... Triax, although we can only have one. Level 1 fighter. And now we're done. Now we can step into the game. Journey to Gilded Vale. Okay. And we've got a cutscene. Great. I may have to turn off the quest updates, but we'll see. Caravan Master finishes addressing the group, his bushy red mustache and sagging jowls quivering as if for emphasis.
Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you are planning a stroll through those ruins up there.
Right.
Whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who would be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks.
Well, he's entertaining.
Tonight, everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Vale's less than a day out. Understood?
Yeah. Why are you frowning at me?
Touch of the rumbling rot, could be. There's a stinging beetle round here, carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards. Unless you don't drink water, course. Which case you'll be dead in a day.
Well, that's helpful.
There's a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry. About the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water.
Fair
I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker. But see about refilling our water first. Got a sick one here.
Where would I find the berries?
They grow on a bush that's common round here, kind of funny looking. You'll know it when you see it. Doubt you'd have to go far off the road to find one.
Yep. What are those ruins?
Nothing you won't see on half the hills of Air Glonfoth.
Ah.
Money to be made selling their knickknacks in Defiance Bay, if you don't mind getting stuck with Glonfoth and arrows now and again. They didn't build them, but I'll be the effigy if they don't watch them like a mother bear. Of course, all the ones around here have been ransacked 10 times over. Got nothing left worth half a pawn, so I hear.
Who did build the ruins?
Got different names for them. Settlers called them Ingwithans. Nobody
got
that
it.
liked them enough to stop them becoming ruins, tell you that much.
Dangerous out here?
Not if you hurry about your business. And not if the weather holds up.
Oh, good. So the weather's gonna be terrible. What kind of weather do they get out here?
This time of year, rain mostly, and wind. But there's a different kind of wind out here time to time. Locals call it a beawick, born out of the ether, the spirit's path. Never seen it myself, never cared to.
Well, that sounds terrifying. What are these huge rocks coming out of the ground?
They don't got Audra where you come from?
Ah.
Well, it just grows up out of the ground like this. Goes deep like tree roots. Some of it all the way to the heart of the world, you believe the stories. It's more like a shell than a proper rock. Easier to work if you're a mason. Got all kinds of strange properties. Seems to have some kind of life of its own. Dies if it gets dug up. Loses its luster. Folks think it probably grew at one point or another, but not these days. The soul butchers in Defiance Bay use it for different things. I've heard tell it can hold a man's soul, but I don't care to see it. Got enough to worry about without seeing something like that.
Well, I'll go see about some berries.
Hold on.
then.
Take someone with you. I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot, not like most of this lot. But you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep.
Skins of the travelers, eyes resting at length on a sturdy, armor-clad woman. I'm presuming it's her. Who spent journey's nights sleeping on uneven ground without blanket or pillow.
Kalisha. Kalisha!
Woman looks a bit.
He needs to find some springberries. Watch that he doesn't drop dead.
No promises.
Okay, I like her already.
What kind of guide says something like that?
Kind you can afford.
Don't listen to her, you're in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything. Off with you. Hayden should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh country. Get your berries and hurry back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight. If it's a beawick, we'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be damned.
Fantastic. And now
You heard the man. Let's get going before you keel over.
he also told me to talk to somebody. Who was that? Can we expand this? No, page up worked on the frickin'. Welcome to. Watch these windows to become familiar with. Okay. No, who are we supposed to talk to? Hayden, right. Which one of you chumps is Hayden? Tab works.
I'll handle this.
No, stop. I don't wanna... oh, we can zoom out. That's helpful. Oh no, we're gonna have to talk to these chumps and find out who's who. How about you? Red Hayden's over here.
Anyone need supplies?
Aha! There we
I've
are.
got sundries for sale.
Simple but mostly... You see a man wearing simple but mostly neat clothes? He's transfixed, however, by a ragged hair and the seam of his tunic.
Brought a whole wagon full of goods to sell, but not enough shirts for the road.
He scratches one cheek with his knuckles, and uneven stubbles if he hasn't gotten used to shaving on the road.
Say, is there anything you need? I've got some basic traveling supplies for sale if you'd like to take a look.
Who are you?
I'm a trader, originally from the Adir Empire,
Adir,
but I've
okay.
been trying to establish new business out here. Life on the road has brought some unexpected challenges, to be sure. And I'm sure you've noticed how prickly the locals can be. But we're here to make the most of things, right?
Right. I like the fact that we can just click on this and pop it up. Okay. It's basically telling us this guy's a store. Let's see. We might as well try. My thoughts exactly.
Something else you need? Looks like we're settled for the night.
Well, let's see what you got. Alright, how do we get out of here? So there's always selling trade. Yeah, I know how to trade things, thank you. Okay, so what we have is scale armor, a saber. Okay, so just right click to bring that up. I can enchant it. Wow. Okay. Aha! So it just needs things and some gold. Well, that's helpful. And slaying. Aha! Well, that's a very interesting enchanting system. And we have a medium shield. Nope. What about you? You got a torch and a battle axe. And yeah, I can do all the same things because I guess these are just basic weapons. Stash? Oh, okay. It's just extra inventory. Crafting. We can craft stuff. Ooh, okay. Now I have to dig into that a little bit. But let's talk to you.
Something else you need?
What's for sale? Oh, wait, that's not what I wanted to check. What I needed to check is... Oh, tab button switches between characters. What is this? Right click for AI behaviors. Okay, we'll get to that in a minute. Where's my character menu? Oh, here we go. Character menu. So what determines what we can hit people in the face with? Access level 1 camping bonuses, level 1 scrolls. So I'm difficulty 1 traps, pick difficulty 1 locks, plus 3 to traps. Okay. Right. Personal. Okay. And you are... Okay, you're a Deerwood Explorer. That's interesting. So she gets level 2 camping bonuses. She can't pick locks. And... yeah, constant recovery. Okay. Right, let's try this again.
What you need?
No, you I want to talk to.
Something else you need?
What's for sale? So, warp. Not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Have lengthy reloading times of crossbows and firearms. Well, okay. So we can compare that to our weapon. So this has no range, but this does... okay, close it out. Thank you. How much gold do we have? We have 100 copper pieces. And you are a very fast weapon. Favored by urban duelists. Not often be especially powerful, but you can stab people very accurately. Yeah, because if we compare this has plus damage, this has plus accuracy. Got it. Alright. And this compares to ours is identical. Not sure what the difference is between a heater and a round one, but there we go. Brigandine. Wow, that's expensive is what that is. Potion of minor regeneration. Restores endurance. Lockpicks. You know what? Yeah, let's get... Oh, no, we can't. No, stop it. Yeah, we'll just trade for that. And now I can use some lockpicks to open the chests. Alright. Oh, hang on. There's my sound. I need to turn down effects and voice. Yes. Thank you. Alright, so... She's got a torch. Who are you?
I'll have your water soon enough. Stream's not going anywhere.
Ah, okay, that's just the guy's second in command. So this is the road.
Let's check by those outcroppings.
Yeah. Oh, hello. What do we got? We got a wolf. Let's go stab it in the face. What are we... Oh, here we go. So when your characters engage, they immediately stop moving. If they move again, they will provoke a disengagement attack from enemies engaging them. Automatically engage enemies when they initiate attacks against them with melee weapons. Pausable real-time system. I'm pretty sure that's spacebar again. There we go. But no, I wanted to drag the box down. Thank you. Yeah, let's give him a smack in the face. Okay, scored a crit. Oh, all characters, friend or foe, have 4 primary defenses against attacks. Deflection, Fortitude, Reflex, and Will. Based on your characters... Hang on. Oh, we're rolling in the background. Okay. Alright, well, she's critted. Wow. Okay. This wolf's not going to have a good day. Yeah, badly injured. It's taking 24 damage. Okay, accuracy above targeted defense. Attacks more likely to result in a crit. We scored a crit. Grazes are... Let's see. Better result in a crit, more likely to occur when the target's accuracy is higher than the target's defense. Attacks that do damage will do more on crit. Inflict status effects or afflictions will have increased in duration on a crit. Grazes are worse than hits and suffer decreased damage and effect durations. Okay. Right. There we go. What are you? Oh, this is the... Okay. Alright. I think she's walloped it with her torch. Yeah, it looks like she smacked it in the face with her torch. And we killed the young wolf. You've got a strange illness. You're healthy. Is there any...
I'm here.
Ah, here we go. And wolf hide. Okay. Hello. What's this? Okay. So, this is just a saleable item. What can you do for crafting? You can craft food and potions. Okay. Well, we'll get back to that. Come on. I think this is the berry bush
This
we
is
need.
it.
Well, I hope so. We have a springberry. You receive quests, your journal will update. Ever get stuck? Open it up to review your notes. Odima said something about you being in business for yourself. I piloted cargo ships. We were attacked by privateers. Our ship was taken. We were left to die at sea. I made it out, but I've lost my taste for that life. I've got things you'd like to leave behind. Gods know I do, I'll tell you that. Here's hoping they never track us down. Been a long time since I've been this way, but I always did like it. Lord Raedric's offer. Makes a girl think, I'll give him that. You here to settle like the rest of the lot? That's all. No, I'm just passing through. Usually the case with the big city, just a little further ways up the same road. Where are you headed? Somewhere I can make some money, actually. Man after my own heart. May your luck be better than mine. Anyway, I'm wasting time here. Odema will give me an earful. Let's be on our way. Tell me about yourself. It's simple needs. I like open skies and far horizon. I find work that lets me live that way. My family wanders too. We started in Deerwood, but my parents ended up in the Living Lands. I've got a brother in Rawatui and another in Eider. Aider, I think. My sister in Gilded Vale. She's the only real homebody. Why are you here? Sighs uneasily. Her eyes searched the ground at her feet. My sister moved out here some time back. Sent me a letter. She seemed worried, but that's how she always is. This time, though, she asked me to come out, and that's got me a little worried. I haven't seen her in ages. I've been doing guide work in that place, but I'd do anything for her. She's a much better woman than me. So I'm here, and we'll see. Alright, let's get back to camp. You know, I wouldn't hold my breath as Farfell's getting me water anytime soon. He does what he feels like when he feels like it. We should check up on him first, slap him around a little. Stream's just down that way. Come on, let's get you your water. Okay. And we gained some experience. Alright. Soon as I can work out...
The better part of valor.
Okay. I don't know what that does. Formation. Inventory character. Right. Stronghold? Oh, we don't own the stronghold yet. Alright. So, we can save the game. So, I'm going to save the game. LP EP1. And save the game. Alright, so this has been Pillars of Eternity. New series. Like I said, I haven't done any... This is the most gameplay I've seen of this game, so we will go and do some more in the next episode. I will see you guys next time. Bye.